modern portfolio for investor. You're asking, you're asking completely the wrong person. I mean, I can give you what's in my portfolio, which is not very much, because I'm a disaster.
Okay.
I'm an absolute, when it comes to, apart from Bitcoin, I think that's the only thing I've ever made money on. But I've invested in all sorts of, stocks and shares and friends' businesses and all sorts of things. The only things that have ever been successful are my own businesses and Bitcoin.
Okay.
And who knows about Bitcoin? I try not to look at my portfolio too much. And it's only a tiny amount of my net worth, so it doesn't bother me too much. Statistically, you can make investors happy. I have experience of because I used to have a volatility arbitrage hedge fund, so I had to speak to investors every month, and it was a horrible experience. I mean, it was great when we were doing well, but on those very few occasions when we weren't doing as well as we'd hoped, it's very stressful. It's very stressful. It's as I said in a talk. I imagine it's like having a boss, somebody that you have to be nice to them and make them happy. And I've never had a boss, so I hate having people telling me what to do. So investors are anyway. The rule of quantitative finance is keep things simple. I would say there's a quantitative finance. I used to be what's called a fluid mechanic. So I worked on proper, really hard mathematics, and the mathematics in quantitative finance is really very simple, or it can be very simple. You don't need too much mathematics to do very important things, so keep everything simple.